Hello everybody and welcome back to Chellington Farm Extended Edition multiplayer, and as usual we're starting off in the cow field where we choose a different machine to do a different job with each time, and today it is the turn of the New Holland Combine because we are heading up to field number 50, which somebody else has just started harvesting. I'm not sure who it is, I've just checked on the map though, and there is someone in that field, and that is a canola field. So we should be able to get some money out of that. Not that we need it, but yep, it's still a good field to do. But I think that someone is actually following with, yes they are, Josh is following with the chaser bin, the Horsch one. I've just reset the quad track. Should have moved it out of the way. I just discovered that on its side, next to a silage pit. But so far, I seem to be doing quite well lag-wise. Usually, I get these really bad lag spikes, but today is a good day. We don't seem to be getting any at the moment. But yeah, we're just going to take a leisurely drive up to field number 50, which is at the end of here. And I think it's next to the lumberyard, from what I remember. I'm not sure how many people are actually going to get involved with this field. Most people are actually selling grain, I think, at the moment. There are 2 people in the field at the moment, so I'm sure more people will turn up. It's not a massive field, but it does sort of take a few people to do it. Looks like we've got a trailer as well. It'd be good if the trailers can stay at the side of the field, and then the chaser bins can actually unload and take them to the trailers. Just see if everyone's on board with that idea. I probably should have the beacons on. So here is field 50. It's actually bigger than it looks, I think, because if you look at the size of the combine and then look at the size of the field, it's quite small. So probably a deceptive field this. It's probably going to take longer than it looks, although we are going to have at least 2 big combines doing it. Lewis is already here, and yeah, we've got 2 people. That should be all we need. We shouldn't need anyone else. It's a fairly narrow entrance, and yeah, that's not going to be too easy, although it has done it. And this field has also got a very nice bit of grass here for us to park the header trailer on. Some fields you actually have to go straight into the crops before you can even take the header off or put the header on. But this is one of my favourite headers because it is the one which you can fold up and it's not a separate trailer. So yes, I'm hoping, we have actually agreed that the trailers are going to stay at the side of the field and then the chaser bin is going to unload into them. Not sure if everyone's actually going to stick to that rule, but hopefully they do. That would be ideal. It's quite a dark texture on this oilseed rape in this map, because you can see what the original's like, and then this is what we've got. Yeah, I think everyone's on board. They're all queuing up over there, so I think they've all seen the message that we sent over the chat. Be right back getting some food. Yeah. It's been a long session for some people. Some people stay in this server for hours on end. It's a good distance between the 2 combines as well, because we don't want to be right bumper to bumper, as they say. That chaser bin really does look big, especially compared to that tractor. I think I just saw another lorry heading towards the field. That's going to be quite a lot of vehicles. Yep, there's another one over there. That's quite a lot of vehicles for this one field. We better unload, even though we don't need to, just to keep everyone busy. Look at that, we have now got Fear Agri who wants to join in. It seems to be whenever people get the idea that I'm recording, I don't tell anyone that I'm recording, but somehow they get the idea that I am. Then they all head over to where I am, which is, I guess, nice in a way. It's just you can get a bit crowded. Anyway, we are empty, officially empty, so there's no point keep unloading. We will fill the tank a bit. I guess I was wrong about the size of the field. It actually is quite small. And if this was a wheat field or a barley field, we'd be getting a lot more out of this, as you'll probably know, which would keep everyone else busy. But as you get such a small amount of grain from it, it's, yeah, not the best field to be doing. There are other fields though, but I think most of them have been drilled with canola. Clearly someone who wants to make lots of money has been using the drill. Yeah, the other combine is over there, but it looks like the lorry is going alongside as well. Lorry, we are using chaser bin. Yeah, only the people who are at the field actually got the message about using the chaser bin. At least this time though, there is actually crops in the fields. I can't believe it last time when I joined and there wasn't a single field with a crop in. Every single field was empty. I think what must have happened is everyone had planted maize and they just silaged it all. I probably joined at the worst time I could have done in the previous episode, but at least it allowed me to get on with some animal work, because I don't usually do that too much. Chaser bin's coming back round again. But again, we're only on 41%, so it's not going to have too much in it. But it's still so much better than having all of those trailers following us, because it does get too congested. Just having that one tractor going to the combines is way better, in my opinion. Although it does mean that a lot of people don't have much to do. I suppose we could have another combine, but then it would get a bit congested. We should be able to finish this bit off down here. Should all fit in. Perfect fit. Oh, not quite so much there. I'm also getting an increasing amount of messages about the server, and there is another server which has appeared called Daggerwind's Overflow server, and also on Daggerwind's server when full, and they are fan-made, they are not mine, because I get a lot of messages asking me what is the password for them, and can I be admin on them. It's nothing to do with me, they're not my servers, so that's just so you're aware of that. The only server which I own is this one. And also, if you are wanting to join the server, the password is wheat, all in lowercase, no capitals whatsoever. That should get you in continental Europe, and it's called Daggerwin YT. I recommend just searching for Daggerwin, all in lowercase, because that tends to bring up the search for you. And also make sure you remove all of the filters, because that can also remove the server from the search list if you've got any filters on there. Otherwise, unless you're on the wrong version, you shouldn't have any trouble at all finding the server. I think if you're on the incorrect version of Farming Simulator, it won't show up, so make sure you are on the latest version. You can download that from the official Farming Simulator website. And the final bit, we're going to meet here. I'll probably have to just go off to the side a bit. Oh no, I'm doing it all. It should fit anyway, I think the head is wide enough. It's such a small amount you can hardly even see it in the bottom of the chaser bin. There we go, we are done. I don't know if we're moving on to another field or if we're just going to fold these up. But there must have been quite a few people there who actually didn't get to do anything. It would have been better if it was wheat or barley. Anyway, that is almost as hitched on. And just creep forward, there we go. And we'll work out what we're doing next. Okay, go on then. Everyone lead the way. I'm just going to follow and see where everyone goes. I think we're out in one piece. Yep, that should be good. Beacon's back on. And I don't know if we go back to the yard or if we're going to another field. I have no idea. I'll ask everyone. Okay, we're off to field number 9. And that is... I think that is canola as well. Yes, it is. Because I saw that before. There was already a combine in there, but it wasn't doing anything. It had done one headland, so unless someone else has taken over, that is probably how the field still stands. We're just going to wait for the combines apparently. Now the tractors and trailers are going straight on and they'll probably go underneath the bridge. As far as I can remember, this combine doesn't really fit underneath it. So I'm going to take the wise choice and go round the back. And hopefully the other combine will too. Yep, good, because otherwise there is going to be a bit of a mess under the bridge. And I think this is a shortcut anyway. There is field number 9. That's the last one we did. That's the last one I did in the videos. And again, yeah, the same combine is just sat there. No one is using it. I'm sure someone will. And yeah, it was quicker because those trailers were in front of me and they're only just in front of me now. Best place to go to is out the way in the corner. We'll get the header put on here. Okay, so we are off and I'm following the Bo Spartacus. The other combine is going the opposite way around the field. I just followed the combine in front. So it could get interesting when we get to the top of the field. Oh, there's a Chrome Big X over there. Doing a whole crop harvest, I think, or is it silage? Can't really tell from over here. Oh yes, it's maize. No, the combine didn't turn round at the top, and those two are now on a collision course. Someone's going to have to stop. I'm okay though. We are out the way. There we go. Good, we're all going the correct way around the field. And we also don't have too many trailers waiting for us this time. We're getting to that annoying light now, where if you put your headlights on, it's like a glare in your face, but then it feels like it's too dark without them, so it's a really annoying light this. I think we'll wait until it goes a bit darker. Ah, and the chaser bin is actually getting a decent amount of grain in there now. That should make it more interesting for the corn carters at the bottom.
Okay, I think it's dark enough.
We are taking a fair bit in at a time there now. 3 combines going across the field. I'm not sure how big the headers are each. These could be 40-foot headers. That would make it a lot. That would make it 120 foot. Let's get the auger out. Oh, no, maybe not. Yep, I think I diddled about too much there. We'll get this done in no time. If you notice as well, the tractors are actually going to go on empty, whereas before they were all just waiting. Well, we now have 4 combines on the go. A little bit ridiculous, I would say, but nothing stopping these people from joining and bringing another combine along. I think this is every combine we own. I do need to unload. Probably not the best time to do it though. After harvesting through the night, we are almost finished. But yeah, it doesn't take long with 4 combines. That is us pretty much done. Just need to unload. And then we are finished. Okay, so we're going to turn it off and we're going to put the auger out. And that'll probably almost fill the chaser bin. All there is left to do now is to pack up the header, fold it all up and then take it back to the yard. Turns out it's not going to fit. The chaser bin is full. There we go. Right, next one's turn. Okay, let's go. We can race the train to the bridge. And I'm going to go the back way. I'm not going under the bridge because we won't make it, I'm sure. That combine seems to be continuing, so there probably is another field which needs to be done. However, this combine is going back to the cow field. In fact, yeah, I think we could probably go around the back. It should take us straight there. Oh, shame we missed the train. That would have been a fantastic view. And here we are back at the yard. Definitely the easiest way to go. Instead of faffing around negotiating ourselves under the bridge and then round the rest of the yard. This is definitely the best way. And because all the combines are out, I don't actually know where the official parking place is for them. I think it was over here. Just mind the cow. I think it was here. But someone will probably take it out anyway soon. Anyway, there we go. That is today's episode on multiplayer. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll be able to do another video on multiplayer later this week. We will see. We haven't used the poo coloured tanker for a while, so we might be able to use that if we're doing some slurrying. But we'll just see what's going to be happening in the future. So thanks for watching, and from me and the server, I'll see you later. Bye for now.